It's a prototype of HAX in its current state. It is actually decoupled now. It was part of Drupal at one point, but now it's just standalone because that's ultimately what we want to do. HAX is short for Headless Authoring System. And this is a demo showing it wired up to the work we've been doing recently with voice command systems as well. So we've got these two things working together. These buttons are all loaded in dynamically via YAML files. You saw me complaining about that the other day. It took a while to get working. But so adding new buttons and the way they show up and the templates that derive them are just simple YAML definitions in this templates directory, and then the HTML that's injected is actually just read off of this template file. The image that shows up are just those for defaults, but so I basically copy and pasted these and swap out a few words and we're good to go. So let's get to it then. Insert column, insert subheading, insert video, insert image, insert paragraph. All right, so that was pretty good right there as far as accuracy is concerned. I could also click these, but as you can tell, I'm getting really lazy. Let's go and throw down some of these templates. See, we could throw down a repurposable area here. We could throw down some extra templated stuff from a file, right? It's just each of these buttons are reading off their own little area. And then the idea with HAX is that the things that are added to the page are either draggable or droppable. And so if we throw down some rows, which rows come with a column that's droppable, and then we throw down some paragraphs, we could insert these paragraphs into the different columns. The other idea is that then if I click in this column, I should be able to insert a video in that column. All right, now I just pulled it below there. And so we're going to work on getting this to be grid system agnostic, so that if we have flags in here, it should be easy enough to swap out grid systems based on loading the correct files again from other YAML configuration files that we'll have. But switching out the definition of a column versus the definition of a wrapper, versus small 12, for G12 or whatever, they all are pretty much the same at this point. It's just mapping the different mental models of those. And then the last part, which doesn't work yet, but you can see the direction we want to go with it. Insert template. Insert template.
Which template would you like?
Yeah, see, so anything that would need additional input, right? We've got 5 things named template. We would then be listening for maybe present these templates as an option. And then again, in the end, have like a save button or insert in my content or whatever, that could do a iframe post message, and then your integration points with all of your various CMSs and static sites and anything else would be a link that pops this thing open, and then a one-line JavaScript listener for where it should insert the message if it gets a response, so that you could install it on your own domain. So that's all we've got for now.